what we have here is an Esquire, made in USA, two-piece blue pine body. Right, two-piece blue pine. Look at the edging on that. That's just the bottom. That's the top edge. It's almost got like a ding ding my other guitar. It's got almost like a spalting all the way around the edge, up around the horn. Probably hard to see. Same on both sides. This is just a killer guitar. It's got checking on the headstock. Probably hard to see. Check the. It's probably just gonna be hard to see. But there's some. So visually, so probably there's some. Anyway, solid maple neck, rosewood fretboard, actual rosewood. I have gold die-cast tuners on here. These are the original that came with this neck back in the 90s. So they're all vintaged, reliced up. This is a great neck. I've held onto this neck for a long time just for my own personal use. But once I built this body, which is, again, two-piece blue pine, but it's also a century-old, a little bit older, Dynamite case or crate that I used to form the top, which you can tell there's the joints. Now it looks rough, but it's actually smooth, and it's all joined together, glued together, put together. All hardware's reliced, with the exception of the saddles. These two are steel. This one's brass. The high E and B are brass. I'm going to go ahead and move those back to steel, or that one back to steel, just because it just doesn't have the sing that the rest of the guitar has, and I really want it to sing. So push-pull, if it's in up position, it's single coil, which runs in at 6.04 ohms. Down in humbucker position, it is 11.98. In the center position, you have the tone knob that works. Upward position bypasses the tone, but also incorporates two other capacitors, which mellow or kind of honk the tone a little bit. I wouldn't say honk it. I would say it's more of a woman tone, I would say. All the way down bypasses the tone knob altogether, with the exception of the split coil. And you can run it full blast, through the volume only, down, humbucker, up, single coil. Let's see, everything is pretty well reliced down to, I mean, I even have the cigarette burn, you know, up here in the headstock. I mean, I've went over painstakingly over every detail of this guitar. This is actually redwood. The crate was made out of redwood. It's got a very nice grain pattern all the way around. All I did was smooth it. I didn't dye it, color it, stain it. This is the actual natural redwood color. And over the blue pine, it just screams, I mean, quality. There's string through. I did have a little bit of what they call bit drift, and so it looks to be like the A string is a little lower, possibly, than the rest of them, or maybe it's a D string. But however, it's string through. I mean, this is a knockaround. This is a player. This is a player's guitar. This isn't something that you're gonna, you know, not want to gig with. I'm going to go over some sounds. Again, nitrocellulose checking on the neck. I did not do nitro on the body, only because it's a very thin hand-rubbed oil finish, which gives it its color, and I knew that would be the best. I knew that would be the best finish for this. Again, it's going to wear. I did round over all the places that are normally uncomfortable. You know, on the back side here, it's very well rounded off. On the front corner up here, it's rounded off, so you're not getting that sharp telly edge or Esquire edge that you would normally get. So just going to go through some sounds. Okay. First off, we're just going to go center position, which is incorporating the tone pot, but we're going to go split coil, so we're in a single coil mode at this point, which you have an option when you do a split coil of doing the top coil on a humbucker or the bottom coil. Now these are all these positions are bottom coil closest to the bridge. This seemed more true to the telly sound, and it definitely works. So we're going to do single coil right now. So tone pot is engaged, and we're just going to go over some sounds. Volume full on. I'm going to back it off a little bit. So that's how we've got it backed off. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into humbucker mode. Volume full up, tone still halfway. Single, humbucker. Might not be able to tell on the recording, but there's definitely a difference in the room. So now we're going to go up to the position 3, or all the way up. So again, tone knob is out. We are still in single coil mode, so the pot is pulled up for single coils. And this is the tone you're going to get with that. Volume full up. People consider that a cocked wah sound. I'm not that convinced that that's what that is, because to me it sounds more like just the tone knob is rolled all the way off. This is not the Eldred mod. This is not your standard Esquire wiring either. Standard Esquire wiring includes another resistor. So it's got 3 capacitors. It's running through 2 capacitors at this point in time. The only time the other capacitor is ever engaged is when we're in the center position. But instead of adding that extra resistor to really dump off that high end, I left that resistor out so that it still maintains a little bit of the high end versus just going completely bonkers, dead fuzz tone or whatever it is. Now that's single coil. When you go into humbucker, it gets a lot woolier. I'm going to go into humbucker now. Back to single. Humbucker, single. Single. Humbucker. Single. Go back to the humbucker. So hopefully that gives you an idea. Now we're going to go full on. So I'm going to turn the tone knob down, which is also a 12 gauge shotgun shell. I'm going to go to single. I'm going to turn the tone knob down about midway. Right, we're going to listen to some tones in single position. Now I'm going to dump it down into position 1. Back up to position 2. Okay, so what's going on is in position 2, the tone knob is in play. Position 1 cuts out the tone knob, goes straight from volume to the jack. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time. Down. Back in position 2. Position 1, back to position 2. Now we're going to engage the humbucker with tone knob. Without the tone knob, bypassing. So those are some basic sounds. I just wanted to get everybody kind of up to date on it. But again, it's got a gorgeous redwood rosewood fretboard. It's just kind of hard to see. It's not as pretty as the next one. By the way, this is the first, actually it was supposed to be the second build. But again, once I built this body, I had to use this neck since I already had it in place. It's little sister or half sister is here. And it should be done within about 5 to 7 days. It's a 2-piece. Again, the other portion of that crate. This one says, what does it say? High explosives dangerous. All right, and it's a standard tele configuration. Again, all reliced hardware. Again, half blue pine, or the whole thing's blue pine, right? It's quite a bit different, but man, this pine is beautiful, and this one is hard to get a picture of it, but the movement in the grain on it, it's got gold hues. Actually, both of them do, but this one, instead of having the blue on the edge, has a knot up here. It's very, very pretty. Again, very, very nice. Both very quality, solid. They weigh in, this one weighs in right at 8 pounds, 1 ounces. I assume that one's going to be right about the same. So these are for sale. Get yourself something for Christmas. Get somebody that you care about for Christmas. These are one-offs. Never going to do anything like this again. I might do one for my own personal, because I've had this telly here for years and I love it. But this combination and this Esquire type of, this kind of fits my play, because this is great, man. I really hate to let this go, because I've held, like I said, I've held onto this neck for a long time, just for my own personal, and now I just couldn't see it matched up with anything else but something this spectacular. So if you're interested in jump on it and play it till you did. So anyway, that's the details of the sale. if you're interested in more, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of lessons on just these simple, easy 1-2, 1-2-3 lead style, which is all I ever play. And there's all kinds of super easy lessons on there that will get you up and ripping and rolling really fast. So check those out. Also, anything you do to support these sales supports what I do further on. And so uh, until next time, have fun, take it easy, and God bless. Have a good day.